Thabisa Malkas, Chief Executive Officer of SAHRA. I joined SAHRA in December 2012 as the company secretary and head of legal services. SAHRA was launched as an organization under the Department of Arts and Culture in 2000, mandated by the National Heritage Resources Act to be the national agency for the conservation and preservation of heritage in South Africa.
My name is Moses Makweyane. I'm the chairperson of the South African Heritage Resource Agency, which is based in Cape Town. Our head office is in Cape Town, our other office is in Pretoria. I lead a team of dedicated council members coming from diverse backgrounds, diverse education. It's an honor to be part of this organization that is speaking to the hearts of a diverse nation which is united in heritage, and to be a witness to the growth and the strides that the entity has been over the years. It is an amazing experience. So as the chairperson of the South African Heritage Resource Agency, I council and in consultation with the Minister of Arts, Sports and Culture, they have entrusted me with the responsibility to lead and guide the organization, and more importantly, to serve the community.
I am Komi Nkasile Sawana. Within SAHRA, I'm responsible for one of the divisions in Heritage Resources Management. That is the core business of SAHRA. It is the unit called Heritage Information, Policy and Skills Development. And it has a number of portfolios in there that includes heritage management, national inventory, and heritage protection.
My name is Dumisani Sibai. I'm the executive officer responsible for heritage conservation. My job is to coordinate the management of heritage resources in the entire country. Now, when we talk of heritage resources, we talk of places and objects of cultural significance. Therefore, then my role is to oversee that these are conserved and managed according to the agreed standards and conservation principles that we have regulated by the National Heritage Resources Act, which governs the organization.
My name is Khomuzo Sekhabisa. I'm the Chief Financial Officer here at SAHRA. SAHRA is placed in a unique circumstance where we are the organization responsible for the management of heritage. And now, given the uniqueness of it, also comes a challenge of funding. I mean, when you look at our operations and how our legislation is big and the funding that we receive, it creates a bit of a challenge in terms of reach, in terms of trying to achieve certain objectives that are there that we're trying to implement in managing our heritage resources. So in as far as we have been successes, there's still a few challenges that we can address as a sector and also as a country in terms of heritage management.
My name's Clinton Jackson. I'm the manager of the National Inventory Unit here at SAHRA. I'm responsible for the compilation and maintenance of an inventory of all heritage resources in the country.
My name is Ben Mwasinga. I am the manager of the Built Environment Unit at the South African Heritage Resource Agency, SAHRA.
My name is Regina Isaacs, and I'm the manager of the Heritage Objects Unit at SAHRA.
My name is Lisa Lagrange. I'm the manager of the Maritime and Underwater Cultural Heritage Unit at SAHRA.
My name is Nkosazana Machete. I'm the Heritage Protection Unit Manager.
My name is Philip Hine, and I'm the manager of the Archaeology, Paleontology and Meteorite Unit at SAHRA.
My name is Zaida Ali. I'm the Heritage Properties Manager of the Heritage Properties Management Unit within SAHRA.
SAHRA is made up of driven and passionate individuals who collectively make us the cultural, diverse and vibrant organization that we are today. We welcome you to this short preview of our organization.
Heritage sometimes is perceived as something that is old, something that is not used anymore. But our Act defines it in a way that appeals to our spiritual well-being, and therefore we say that our heritage is unique, it is precious, and it cannot be renewed. So from there, it gives us a sense of our spiritual well-being. Within SAHRA, one gets the opportunity then to formally protect the heritage for people to whom it is significant. And within heritage itself, then you have various opportunities. And SAHRA, over the past 20 years, is beginning to explore these opportunities.
You can't protect that what you don't know about. So it's recognized within South African law, within various international conventions, guidelines and standards. And myself, as well as my staff within the National Inventory Unit, are responsible for compiling this heritage inventory for all heritage resources in South Africa, be they the smallest stone tool or the largest of cultural landscapes representing all of South Africa's diverse heritage.
The built environment being anything spatial or tangible that has been constructed by man, in heritage management, it is those same structures or spaces where something significant has taken place. So for example, Robben Island is a space, an island where it was once a leper colony, but it's a space of significance because of the associated history of apartheid in South Africa.
The work that we mostly do in the unit focuses on a lot of permitting. So we permit research applications. So we roughly about 150 applications we receive per year that we process. Most of the work that's been done in South Africa, is from overseas research. And so there's not a lot of local research involved, but a lot of it's related to overseas individuals coming and researching and doing the work in South Africa.
The SAHRA properties have taken quite a prominent feature within the entity because they are recognized as assets that have the potential to contribute to the transformation of the heritage landscape, as well as have the potential to support the financial sustainability of SAHRA in the long term.
The Heritage Objects Unit has evolved over the last couple of years, and the unit has drafted a lot of policies and guidelines and regulations, and more importantly, we have had quite a number of achievements.
SAHRA has achieved quite a significant number of things in terms of declaring sites, in terms of developing policies and frameworks for management of heritage resources. But for me, the most important thing I've seen SAHRA do in the last 20 years is the empowerment of communities to take control of their own heritage. The role of SAHRA is not to manage all sites. The role of SAHRA is to empower those communities where the sites are located in order for them to look after their own heritage. And I think SAHRA has taken active steps through the years in terms of empowering those communities to nominate and to declare the sites and to manage the sites once SAHRA has declared them.
Us within the National Inventory Unit, we are passionate about presenting South Africa's heritage to the public, which is why we have taken great strides to ensure that all of South Africa's heritage information is available through SAHRA, and we readily work on trying to improve the quality of this information.
New platforms for engagement are beginning to address what's considered to be an issue in the diversity of the maritime and underwater cultural heritage public, showcasing the effectiveness of using different types of platforms such as social media, public signage, to help demonstrate the significance of maritime and underwater cultural heritage to all South Africans.
The main highlights is the introduction of a new institution called SAHRA and the promulgation of the new Act, National Heritage Resource Act of 1999, because that act then opened up for all South Africans, all right, to be able to conserve their heritage resources, particularly when it comes to those sites which were previously ignored and marginalized, those sites that are associated with living heritage and intangible heritage. And of course, we can talk about sites like Mapungupe, which the interpretation was more Eurocentric than giving its true interpretation.
As we continue within our communities to work, there has to be certain opportunities that needs to be explored. And within heritage, in identifying the heritage, there are opportunities such as the communities and youth getting involved in identifying the heritage, undertaking the surveys. And through this process, they are then able to build as to what we call the national estate. And this is a database of heritage resources that as SAHRA we maintain.
The 90% achievement of our mandate, meaning that we are doing good for this country. Last year, for an example, we declared World Cup. That has been a bone of contention that took many years before it was declared, but we were able to put all the communities together and fight a good cause together. And currently, we are working with the communities of District 6 and the District 6 Museum to declare portions of District 6 because it is a vast area and very complicated and complex. But we have identified 8 sites that we think as SAHRA we could declare them.
We need to be holistically calling everybody on the drawing table to say we are different, but we need to recognize each and everyone's culture and let people be free to protect and conserve their own heritage.
You must know where you're coming from, know your heritage, be proud of your heritage, for it is your heritage that will take you forward. That message is very important. People see all these sites and they think that it's a waste of time, wasting resources. We're not. We're just reminding people where they're coming from and also affirming their cultural backgrounds and saying to them, it is through your heritage that you are able then to be proud of yourself.
We are trying to inculcate that culture in this organization of living our own values, especially from top to bottom, because it has to start from the top and cascade it down to the lower levels. You always have challenges, but it is the willingness as an organization to learn from those mistakes and see how you can do better. And as I say that, it has to talk to the mission, the vision, and the values of the organization. And that's where we are now.
The agency will continue in its work to promote and protect our unique and diverse heritage without ceasing.